welcome back to my channel. Okay, so the products that you're going to need in this tutorial is Carol's Daughter's hair milk, and also a Denman brush or whatever type of brush that you use to detangle. So the tea is, I actually really don't like the hair milk, but it was what I had available, and this was me still trying it out. But in actuality, I realized that I really just don't like it. I just don't like how it makes my hair feel. It's kind of like oddly sticky, and it's like a weird slip, but I don't really like it. But you can use any type of kind of like a butter or anything like that. If you want more slip, then I guess you could use like a hair milk or water, but I just really wanted to avoid using water because I didn't want my hair to revert in any type of way. But I guess a butter, but I guess so in my opinion, in order to get the most stretch out of your hair for this, I would really suggest to do some sort of a braid out. This video would really I did a wash and go, and then I braided up my hair, and this is just me doing it in sections. So I just think a braid out is literally just going to give you the most stretch, and I really think that the key to getting the biggest fro, like to really maximize your fluffy fro, is to use smaller sections. I really suggest, if you do if you wear wigs or anything like that, and you do braid up your hair, to do it in cornrows, and not to do like 2 cornrows or whatever, but to do maybe 8 in total, so 4 on each side. That's usually what I do. And I just really think that the key to this is sections and smaller sections. So you're working with smaller sections, and you are brushing out that braid out in those smaller sections, and it's just going to give you more volume. It just is. In this video, I'm not even doing what I usually do. Like I said, usually I have cornrows, and usually I don't come from a wash and go. However, that's just what it was in this video. But in any other time that I have worn my fro, it's usually from taking my hair out of cornrows, and it usually is just like this, working in each of those sections and brushing it out using some sort of balm or some sort of hair milk or whatever it may be, just something to give it more slip and moisture while I am, putting a brush to it. And I never detangle and do all those kind of things on dry hair. So yeah, you guys can just watch me doing what I do in this video, but that's really the tea. Like, that's what I'm doing. It's really not hard. It's very intuitive. Smaller the sections that you work in, the more that you can maximize that shit, girl or boy, whoever's watching. But yeah, so let me know if you guys have any questions. But you can really just watch and follow along. I can list some of products that I would definitely suggest to use. Like a certain balm comes to mind right now. I just can't remember this name. I'm definitely gonna have to. So here I am, just coming back on my last section, just to show you guys how just the last section is looking like. And as I said multiple times already, usually I'm taking my hair out of cornrows, so the pictures that I will include are results from a cornrow type of process, and not from just braiding up an old wash and go. But obviously, with wash and goes, your hair is already kind of, tightly coiled. So even in this, even though my hair was big at the end, it's not even as big as it usually can be because it came from a style that was tightly wound rather than just washing my hair, letting it air dry and like brushing it out and then braiding it up. So yeah, that's really it. As I will explain later, when I filmed the results and like showed you guys um, how it finally looked, um, well, I had to rush and get out the door because I was on my way to work. So when I filmed it at work, and obviously, on my commute, you know, life happens and shit. So basically, it was mad rainy outside or something like that. Like there was hella moisture in the air. So my hair even shrunk a little bit. Um, but you can even see that it really didn't even like it's only really me that could tell that it shrunk. Y'all would probably still be like, wow, like that's like a lot of length or that's like a really full fro. But for me, I know that it could have been bigger. But yeah. So I hope that you guys really enjoyed this, talk through. I feel like maximizing your fro is actually just super simple. It's just really how you prep your hair. Um, and I do feel like the products matter. You don't want anything that's too heavy on your hair. You want it to be dense, like you want it to show your length. You want it to be big and be like that elephant in the room. So you don't want anything that is really weighing down your hair. You don't want too many products, and you want something pretty light, but also moisturizing at the same time because all of your hair is out. So yeah, keep that in mind when you're picking your products, and keep a braid out in mind because I know us natural girls love, y'all at least love them twist styles. But girl, I'm telling you, the braid out is the way to go. But yeah, y'all, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. I know y'all liking, y'all watching this video, but y'all ain't subscribing. Subscribe. Let me speak properly first of all. But yeah, comment, like, and subscribe. Tell me what y'all think. Tell me if y'all did these tips, and if y'all really did it though, tag me in your photos on Instagram or Twitter at Mrs. Monroe. Y'all already know what it is. But let me see your froze because there's nothing I love more than a big ass, in your face fro. Like I'm here, bitch. All right, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.